There is nothing better than a beautiful lamb chop that comes off the barbie. But there's a few different chops to choose, so I thought I'd take some time and explain to you exactly which chop you should be using for which job. Now, over here, I've got the loin chops. This is exactly the same as a T-bone steak. Of course, that's beef. We're talking about lamb, and it cooks the same way. It's beautiful and tender. You've got the loin and the fillet on the other side that you can throw onto a barbie. You get both sides. It's so delicious. Over here, I've got a few different chops. This is a chump chop. So this actually comes from a hind leg of the lamb. We've got in the center the cutlet, which is the loin on the bone, also extremely tender and delicious. And then at the front here, I've got a 4/4 chop. This comes from the front leg of the lamb and is a little tougher. All right, so the two really tender chops are your loin chop and your cutlet. They're perfect to put on the barbie. They're perfect to pan cook or pan sear. The other two are from the legs, so they're a little tougher. The 4/4 especially a little tougher. So my favorite thing to do with something like this is to cook a beautiful lamb curry. So you've got the bone, the sweetness there. It's such a beautiful dish. Of course, the chump chop, they can be thrown on the barbecue. If you are going to cook them on the barbie, I would suggest you marinate them both because that'll help the tenderization ever so slightly. Now you know which chop is which. Get cooking because there's nothing better in springtime than beautiful lamb off the barbie.